Hello, handsome. Hello, beautiful. What a blessing it is for us to still be alive and healthy today. I hope you're doing well. And if you're not feeling so great, I pray for speedy recovery for you and healing in Jesus' name. All right, so this video. Ooh, I'm getting a cramp in my calf. Let me stretch quick. This video, I want to talk about some of my experiences as a loctician in the last year. So here's how I run my lock salon. A consultation. When I do consultation, we talk about my fees. We talk about sick policy, booking policy. We talk about where to park your car. We talk about wearing a mask when we have some type of respiratory issue going on in the world. I will be enforcing that. We talk about how to braid and band and care for the locks if they are new locks. So these are specifically consultation for transfer clients, meaning clients who already had locks established somewhere else, but they need somebody else to maintain it. So on this day, I've done a consultation with a client that we know, somebody we know. I wouldn't say that we are friends, but we are mutual friends with another friend. So this person got her locks done somewhere in Africa. She didn't get education on how to treat her new locks. So of course she was putting oils in it. Anything else and everything else she was doing. So when she came to me, her locks needed repair. Majority of her locks needed repair. We talked about it. I took pictures. I showed them to her. She agreed. I told her I charge $3 per lock. Okay? When I do repairs, it's $3 per lock. My hourly rate is $50 an hour. Now, run your shop however you want to run your shop. This is how I run mine. And based on how, by nature, how meticulous I am with whatever I do, this is my price. So, with all due respect, if I'm sharing this, I'm being transparent, and I hope that, comments and comebacks are just as respectful. Okay, thank you. So going on, we talked about the fact that 4 hours, a retightening is, and these are some mistakes I made. I'll tell you, retightening is 4 hours, charging $180 for retightening. And after 4 hours, we enter into an hourly rate of $50 an hour. If you need repairs, each lock is $3 per lock. Each lock is $3 per lock. Repair. So we talked about all this on consultation day. I'm out of breath because I'm dehydrated. We talked about all this, right? So the lesson I learned here was at that time, I didn't have a printout of all these discussions. We just verbally talked and we okayed. They came back retightening day, and they would do retightening and repairs and everything like that. So that's what happened. So when we were done, I had spent about 7 hours on this woman's head. I kid you not. 6 or 7 hours from morning till night. Did all the repairs. And that's another mistake. Shouldn't have done that. Did all the repairs. Did all the retightening. and the education she needed. When she left, when it was done, she was very, very happy with it, okay? And then I told her total was about $400 and some dollars. Girl, she wasn't having it. What? $400 and something dollars? So we did a breakdown. Now, mind you, in nursing, what you don't chart, you didn't do. So just because I did it and I didn't chart it, I can't charge for it. So I have a paper and I mark 1. When I do 1, I mark 1. When I do 2, I mark 2. Sometimes I felt like it was wasting my time, so I just kept doing the repairs and didn't mark it. I couldn't charge for those because I'll just be going by memory, and I'm not. So if I didn't chart it, I didn't do it. So I didn't charge her for about maybe 10 of the locks that I did. That's $30 worth. Charge her for whatever I fixed, the fact that we were done with our 4 hours, and now on an hourly rate of an additional 3 hours. Yeah, 7 hours. So we did 4 hours retightening. When that was done, we went on hourly rate, so $150, right? Because we did 3 hours more. So $50 an hour, $3, $150. So that added to the $180. And then I'd fixed about, I can't remember how many locks. This is a while back. So I calculated whatever I fixed, added it to this. She didn't like what the number was looking like. She goes, "That's too much." And I'm looking at her like, too much for who? You or me? Because when I said I spent 7 hours here fixing these locks, you didn't think that was too much for me on my feet with my shoulders up, my fingers going for 7 hours? You love your hair, and when it's time to pay, it's too much. What did you do that? What does that even mean? And what I hate is for anybody to look at me or sound like I am being unfair or untruthful. We had a consultation. We discussed all this. How do you stand there now and tell me that I feel like I was blindsided? Blindsided, like, who am I lying to you? Were you not sitting right here while I was fixing your hair? Did we not discuss the pricing on consultation day? So you know what I did? She was like, "Well, I don't think I can do this. I might have to cut this locks because I can't keep paying this type of money." And I explained to her, I said, the only reason why it's this much is because you had repairs. This is not the price. Your retightening is $180. That's it. So moving forward, that's what it's going to be. And I broke down everything to explain how we got to this number. And then for her to tell me she felt blindsided, I felt insulted, honestly. I won't even lie to you. I felt insulted. Like, what? Blindsided? You calling me a thief or something? Nah, man. I don't do hair. Yeah, I want to get paid for doing hair. But I ain't doing hair for the money. Because if I can't love on you, I'm not doing your hair. Nope. It's not about the money that bad. For me to say, well, I'm getting paid, so I don't care. I don't like them, but I'm just have them sit here and I do their hair. No, I can't do it. Because for me, when you sit in my chair, for me to do your hair, it's not just about me doing your hair. I'll give you an example. If a client comes, right? This has happened many times. One came very anxious and she hadn't slept. I closed the curtains. That's what she needs. I closed the curtains. I made her some ashwagandha tea. She drank it. I needed her to take her shades off. because I need to get to the sides of her hair. So we put a little cloth on her eyes. I reclined her. She fell asleep. I played some spa music and I did her hair. And an hour and a half later, it was time to get to this back. So then she sat up and I did it. And she was thanking me for this like therapeutic, retightening session. That's how I run my shop. What you need is what I do. I love on you. I love on my clients. So if I can't love on you because you've done something, said something that I thought was unfair, I can't love on you. You can't sit in my chair. I'm sorry. I just can't. I will not. And, if folks don't like it, too bad. That's how it's my business, my hands, my mind, my heart, my energy. And if I can't spend it, these are expensive things, expensive commodities. If I can't spend this expensive commodity on you, that's my choice. Okay? There's so many places that people can go to. But this is how I run my shop. And I will not do your hair without consultation. Because I need to know if we vibe. I need you to understand my prices and my policy. I need to get to know you before you come sit in my chair for me to do your hair. So that's why I do consultations. But anyway, I just felt very insulted by this client. So you know what I did? The retightening 180, I kept that. The repairs, I gave it back to her because she paid part of it. And then I think that night, her husband also zailed me. And I was just in my couch. I fell asleep in the couch. And I woke up in the middle of the night just with this nagging feeling that now not all money is good money. Not all money is good money. Give her back her money. And I'm thinking, wait a minute. I earned this. I worked for this. Why should I give it back? So I just prayed about it. And I drafted a text to her. And I waited till the next day. Because, of course, I was awake about 3 a.m. with all these things going on in my head. So I drafted a text explaining everything to her and how fair I am to my clients. And wishing her, that I hope that this helps her. So when it was about 1 p.m. the next day, I sent a text and I returned all the Zelle money she and her husband had sent to me. And I kept retightening that she had already paid. I think in Zelle or cash. I think it was social Zelle. Something like that. Yeah. These are some of the things that that we go through as locticians. But people are imperfect. I am imperfect. And people will come at you funny. You got to know how to just let it go. Keep moving on. Don't let it, mess it up for somebody else. But the lesson I learned here was to print out all the discussions and all the topics that we talk about during consultation. Put a sign there, the initial everything we talk about, the sign at the bottom, and if they want a copy of what they've signed, I make them a copy. So that was a lesson I learned from this whole shenanigan with this woman who basically called me a liar, blindsided, like I tried to steal her money or something. So yeah, lessons learned as a loctician. This is one of them. So next time I'll share the rest. Don't want the video to be too long. I'm wishing you a very blessed, happy, easy day with lots of money, lots of peace of mind, and just hope that all works out for the better. Let's keep pushing on, y'all. Pushing on. All right, guys. I really appreciate you for spending your time watching my video, your valuable time. watching my video. Appreciate you. And I love you. Speak to you later.